The year was 2020 and I could be referred to as nothing but DIY royalty. I was making everything. I was making shirts, I was making bags, I was making this phone case that I think is very telling of the fashion cycle that we were in at the time. I have to say I really enjoyed having like pieces that nobody else had. Last year I spent a month planning my holiday outfits just to get there and have not one but two girls wearing the exact same outfit as me in one day. So we're not letting that happen this summer because I decided that I was going to create my dream summer wardrobe. What does that entail? I don't know because I don't plan my videos in advance. However, I think that's the charm of it because you can come along with me. Walk with me. Here's my first project. I saw this top on Pinterest last year and I was so obsessed with it. I couldn't find anyone selling it for less than like £100, which is ridiculous because it's literally like a meter of fabric and some lace. I got this tube top. While it's not a meter of fabric, I'm feeling a little bit lazy, and honestly this is like really easy to sew if you want to do it yourself. You don't even need a pattern, you just need to like measure yourself. And I'm pretty sure it was like £2 and I got it from my local grocery shop. So, and then I just bought this, which is white lace. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think let's just go ahead and try this. Also, if you're wondering why we're in this Patrick Bateman looking room, we're currently remodeling and I thought we could use the floor space. This is what it's looking like. I haven't attached it. Obviously it looks a little bit different from the original because their lace is bigger. I kind of like this one. I just got my mom to attach my straps for me because it's very hard to try and do that and also be wearing the top at the same time. So this is what it's looking like right now. I need to fix this obviously, but I was also thinking, and hear me out, put an elastic so it rushes a little bit and it looks a little bit like this. So it gives a little bit more shape to this. I don't know, I'm gonna go fix the lace and start attaching it and I will see you. Okay. My camera keeps running out of battery, so I am gonna do this really quickly. Basically, I'm just gonna have to hand sew the whole thing because it's such a thin attachment. If I do it with the sewing machine, it's gonna take ages and it's gonna be so hard to get the foot of the machine like perfectly in the edge. I'm gonna start just sewing from this bit onwards. I'm gonna do really like very standard stitches. Okay, so I finished sewing the little lace onto it and I've attached them to the back. I don't know if you can see it. This top bit is cute, but because it's like a straight neck, it looks a little bit off. So basically what I'm going to be doing is this thing called ruching. I'm going to grab some elastic that I just have that's like pretty thin and I'm going to sew it into the shirt so that it gives this kind of effect and it's going to give more of like a heart neckline. Okay, this is my shirt reveal. Ready? Shirt reveal. Shirt reveal. Okay, let's talk about it. I think that this shirt ended up looking pretty much like the original picture. The only thing that I would probably do different if I were to do this again, which I'm not because I'm lazy, is maybe change the actual shape of this because I definitely feel like hers goes much like lower, more like of a scoopy type of thing. Total price breakdown, the shirt was £2 and the lace was £6, making this shirt a total of £8. And I don't even think that's fair because I still have all of this lace left over. Comment down below what do you think I should do with the rest of the lace. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Good morning, another day, another DIY project. I'm back again in what I have now officially taken over as my sewing room. Everybody knows these like boxer shorts, which are like the thing of the summer. And yeah, they're supposed to be boxer shorts, but the brand new ones just like ride up. I'm trying to print out my pattern, but I can't find my USB-C like adapter. So I think we're gonna have to use this really old computer that takes like 6 hours to power up to try and print this. Printing this at 5 to 9, it's now 9:27. It took me half an hour to print this. That's how slow the computer is. Okay. currently 10:15. I kind of want to have this finished before lunch. So here are the pieces. I will say I very stupidly forgot that it has a pattern, so I have to be careful about aligning it. You know what? That's kind of not our priority for the day. Our priority for the day is to have shorts that you can put on. And I think that's about it. To the sewing machine. That's like a good match, right? I currently have to try and take out the stitches from this bit because for some reason I decided to start sewing it even though that's not where the stitches go. It's looking cute. It's looking cute. Review. Quick recap because I need to switch memory cards in my camera, but I am obsessed with these shorts genuinely. I'm gonna make them in like 5 different other colors. It took me around 3 hours. Like half of that time was literally just printing out and cutting out the pattern. So technically I sewed this in 1.5 hours, which is pretty impressive for my standards. The best part about this is, first of all, you just need any sort of cotton fabric. So if you have like old bed sheets, like pillowcases, you can just use that. I actually already had this fabric for a video that I was intending to do like a year ago. And the only thing I had to pay for was the elastic because the elastic that I had was too thin and this is like a 1-inch band. So these shorts were $5.99 and I have to say they're pretty cute. So and my microphone's running out of battery, so I better be quick. Okay, the last project that I'm going to be working on are these t-shirts, which I have seen pretty much everywhere on Pinterest and they started to seep over on TikTok. I've seen some of these shirts sell for £100 and I'm not going to pay £100 for something that I could do in a couple of hours. I am, however, gonna try and do it in a couple of hours. I literally just went into Asda and I bought 2 little boys school t-shirts. They're like age 9 to 10. I'm just gonna play around with some designs and I will get back to you guys when I have some sort of idea about what I want to put on the shirt. Again, I will say I do have some sort of haberdashery at home because I like to hoard fabric. I have this denim fabric that honestly is huge and I bought for way too much money because I made the mistake of going to a fancy Brooklyn fabric shop. I think it will be really cute and I think also it would be very easy to do. Okay, I cut out all the pieces and I'm really obsessed with it. The fabric, I forgot for some reason that I needed a white fabric and I have a few different canvas type of fabric. I have some like beigey type of fabric, but because the denim is already like such an exciting like, oh, fabric, I thought that maybe I would try out some pleather that I have. I don't know if you can see. And I kind of like the difference of the textures. Now, in terms of attaching this onto the sewing machine, ideally, I would have ironed it on. I do have some fabric glue though. Should we try some fabric glue and then try and go over it? Because I'm just afraid that it's in such specific placement that if I start like trying to sew it, it's just gonna go horribly wrong. A very popular glue in Portugal, but we just call it tuagao, which is just a letter. So UHU or woohoo! I'm just gonna wait for it to dry a little bit. I think I'm gonna put some books over it so that it really just like holds. But basically I just wanted to make sure that it stays in place. And once that's dry, I guess we'll get to stitching, which I'm really hoping that it works on the machine. I think the 8 might have to be by hand, but I really just don't wanna have to do it all by hand. I just don't wanna have to sew by hand again, please. Reveal, 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 reveal. I love this one so much, guys. I think my save with this one is the fact that it's supposed to kind of look a little bit messy and scrapbooky because it's like a patchwork shirt. That's literally what they're called. I'm so stupid. And I really like it. I like the denim. I think it would go really well with like jeans, but also just like normal non-jean material trousers. Oh my god, my brain is so slow today from having spent all day in this room just sewing. Final cost of this is £3 for 2 shirts, so one t-shirt was £1.50. I already had all the materials, so honestly this is the cheapest one. Our total price for all 3 items are... Notice how I didn't say it because I haven't yet calculated, and that's for future post-production, Matilde. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, please subscribe, please, because I'm like 40 subscribers from hitting 1K, which is insane. I'm gonna stop begging for clout now. Okay, bye.